Well, back to Fog Football World Cup qualifier review show.
Apologies for the name, it's pretty pish,
It's
but
pretty long.
it gets the job done, you know what I mean?
It gets the job done.
If you can think of a bit, just like John McGinn, it gets the job done. If you can think of a better name for this crappy review show, then let us know, but until then, it's going to be called the
World Cup qualifier review show.
Yeah, there you go. It's a bit of a mouthful.
The John McGinn show.
The John McGinn show, that works for me. So,
that's where we'll kick off.
We're going to cover all the home nation games and the games, obviously, that are in those groups. And let's start with the game that matters the most. Let's start with Scotland securing a 2-2 draw at home against Austria. I'll be honest, not what we wanted going in. We did want the win, but when you're down twice in a game, I feel like when you get a draw, you can't be too harsh on it.
Yes, but I feel Austria were pretty pissing. I think they were there for the taking. But Steve Clark's arse collapsed at 1 each and went, we cannot lose this. And what happened as soon as he took him off? 2-1.
Yeah, but let's talk about what happened before that. Austria's first goal, I mean, it's a decent long range strike for about 25 yards out, but it was nothing spectacular.
The commentators were kissing Marshall's ass here.
And Davy Marshall should do a lot better. He parries it straight into the direction of Kadalic, who taps it in. He won't have an easier goal than that. And I actually think Davy Marshall should catch this. If not, parry it out parry it away from the danger zone, not straight into the direction of the Austria player. And the commentators were making excuses, saying that it's a great strike, it's a wonderful strike. It's one of those strikes the goalkeepers hate to see. But I think Davy Marshall's definitely at fault for this goal. And I think when he goes to bed tonight, I think when his head hits the pillow, he'll know that he should have saved this and kept this one out. Austria take the lead. We go down the park, denied one of the most stonewall penalties you'll ever see. Absolute disgraceful challenge there. Christie getting wrestled to the ground. I mean, the guy's hands all over him.
And know what gets me about this? See, when someone gets poleaxed, there's it's a penalty decision with like their feet, if you know what I mean. It can look like there's no contact, but see here, no matter what way you look at it, he's fucking dragging him to the ground.
I mean, if a man did this to a woman in the streets, he'd be looking about 15 years. But
yes. Instead, he just gets waved play on.
You know, the worst thing is the referee's about 10 yards away, clear view of it, and just pretend that nothing happened. You know what I mean? So maybe Christie needs to get a Me Too movement running or something. But, I don't know.
But like I said in the first half in my review, because Christie went down easy there, I think that's what the refs.
Well, two rights don't make a wrong.
Exactly.
And speaking of two rights don't make a wrong, Austria went up and actually scored a headed goal, and in my opinion, wasn't much wrong with it. Referee, gives a foul for a push, but I mean, fucking hell, Ferry. I gotta be honest, man. If Scotland scored this goal and the referee gives this as a foul, I wouldn't be happy. Nowhere near as bad as the penalty decision, but still, I thought this was a wee bit harsh on Austria. Then we do get a goal for Grant Hanley, the guy that has not played since 2018, and thank God he hasn't played today. He's a crap player, but we'll give him his dues tonight because he got the equaliser. He
got the goddamn goal.
A Stephen O'Donnell cross into the box, something that Nathan Patterson could never dream of doing, and he found the head of Grant Hanley, who got us back in front. And at this stage we're playing good, with two strikers on the field, even though Shea Adams contributed hee-haw. Just with having two strikers on the field, we were the better team at this stage of the game. And as soon as we score, Steve Clark decides to take off Lyndon Dykes. Very negative. It's almost as if Steve Clark was thinking, well, you know what, a draw's okay. If we can get the win, it'd be great. But I mean, as long we're not going to lose, kind of thing. And I would have liked to have seen him continue with the two strikers on and go for it. Show a bit of fucking something. I don't know.
I got 4-6-0 PTSD here.
It wasn't 4-6-0, but it was almost him saying, well, look, at least we're not going to lose the game. If we can snatch a win in the last 19 minutes, then good enough. But if we can't, then doesn't really matter.
Austria weren't even offering that much, right? And we were all over them.
Yeah, but I just don't think he wanted to lose the game after.
I think it's very negative. That's all. I don't like it.
Fuck me! Can you not see what he was trying to do here? He was just trying not to lose the game.
Yes, I get that, but we were pummeling them.
I wouldn't say we're pummeling them.
We were better than them.
We had the advantage,
We're at home.
But then a good ball whipped in the box for Lehner, and Kaladic, who scored the first goal, a great header. Davy Marshall could do nothing about this, so I can't blame the goalkeeper for this one. But I could perhaps blame the centre backs. I mean, Henry there was just, I don't know, completely. It was a good header, but it was uncontested. I mean, it was a free header.
Joe Hendry.
It was a free header for about 13, 14 yards out, and right into the top hand corner. You don't save these, and it's a good header, but it's easy to header the ball when there's nobody fucking trying to contest the header. So a bit crap there. But then the hero, the man, John McGinn, rescues the day, saves the day with a great overhead kick. Scotland commentators were trying to say this is borderline offside. Oh, he's just dead on. He's just dead level. I mean, the guy was about a yard and a half onside. I mean, there was nothing level about it. John McGinn was onside. Even if you're blind and you've been missing your last 10 Specsavers appointments, you can see John McGinn's onside here, right?
He's on, by God.
He's on, right? He's on. Just like we're on point here in this review. Well, one of us is. John McGinn was definitely onside here. Super John.
Big match John.
In my opinion, the best midfielder in Britain. And you can say what you want, but I'm going to stick with that. Do you agree with that? Or?
I mean, he's probably maybe in the conversation.
Well, I don't mean, when I say in Britain, I mean British. I'm not going to say he's better than like Kevin De Bruyne.
I mean, but I think you've just got to look at it. Grealish plays in the same team as him, and I'd say Grealish is better than him.
I disagree, man. Two different types of players.
Oh, they are, but if I was choosing which one, I get your point.
Hold on. If you could swap McGinn for Grealish, would you? I think McGinn's. I think we need to get McGinn type player more than we do a winger.
Yes, I agree. Grealish more of a cam / winger.
I think he's more of a left, whereas we've got Fraser on the left. We could always play Tierney on the left.
Yes.
Whereas I think we're more suited to him. I mean, in an ideal world, I'd love to have Grealish as well. Has Grealish got no Scottish grandparents? See, instead of getting shite players.
He's Irish and he opted to play for England.
Yeah, I know, but maybe he's got a Celtic connection somewhere.
Oh.
Like, see, instead of
it's too late now.
Trying to get shitey players like Shea Adams and who else we had? Phil Bardsley and all this crap.
Chris Martin.
Chris Martin. I mean, you shouldn't even be playing Chris Martin if he's Scottish. Never mind English. I mean, come on, guy shouldn't be anywhere near his shirt. But yeah, John McGinn, great goal. I've seen a lot of Scotland fans saying, "Oh, who else? Oh, this wee guy. We need to see if we can get him through the grandparent rule." That's pathetic. Let's just play who we've got, right? And if they're not good enough, they're not good enough. And they're good enough. If they're good enough, they're good enough.
I mean, Wayne Rooney had a Scottish grandparent. Doesn't mean he was going.
I just think this is the best generation of players we've had, and I don't know why we're so desperate to try and get foreigners in.
See, if Shea Adams was Messi level, fair enough. I can maybe see people's point of view, but he's not. He's not even the best striker we've got.
Oh fuck! Where's Shankland? Goal scoring machine. But anyway, guys, there you go. 2-2. Scotland versus Austria. It is what it is.
Yes,
we'll take it. It's not the worst result in the world, So,
right. But in the early kick-off in this group, we had Israel getting beat at home by Denmark. The league. Well, I think who will top this group?
Yeah, it's not what we wanted. I mean, we would have loved Israel to take something from Denmark, although it was always. But
then you could argue Israel could be in the hunt then.
Yeah, but I just think we'd have rather Israel win this to prevent Denmark from winning it. But it didn't happen.
Well, I think we've got to be realistic. We'd take second. I'm not saying first is out the question, but
are you so you're saying you can pick any result and you'd want Denmark to win?
Well, no, but I think long term Denmark winning's probably for the best.
For the best?
Yes,
how?
I feel like it'll be a three-way fight for second between us, Israel, and Austria. So I feel like Denmark beating Israel is points taken off Israel.
I don't think Israel will be up there. I think there'll be a team that'll beat teams.
I think due to the fact they'll take points off, they'll be up there. That's my opinion. But we can differ on opinion.
Well, we can't,
you
guys.
Think fucking John McGinn's the best midfielder in the world.
I do. Well, in the world, might
be
pushing
the best
it.
Football in the world.
All right, it's better than Stevie G. He never fucking slipped tonight. I mean, we were Stevie G when his country. What's the best thing Stevie G did for England? Name it, and I'll wait.
Play with Lampard and Scholes.
Alright. What's the best thing? I mean, fucking Wayne Rooney had.
Anyway.
Wayne Rooney had one good tournament for England. 2004 Euros. Every other tournament he was dog shit.
He was about 30 at the time, right? Anyway, next game in this.
I think he was actually 17. Like, fair enough.
We had Moldova, Faroe Islands drawn, which these two teams.
Irrelevant. Doesn't matter who wins here. I mean.
Yeah.
These two teams ain't going to cause any problems.
We're actually third in the group now. I don't know why they've put Austria above us. Probably because 2 away goals.
Nah, I think it's because of their name alphabetical.
So I could put us out.
Yeah.
Well, that's not fucking fair. Why not just call us
Scotland.
Scotland? Scotland?
Oh yeah,
Scot-
Scotland. Right. Anyway, guys, there you go. That is group. What group we in?
F.
That's group
Fucking
F covered.
bitch.
Let's move on to
To
England's group.
Yeah, we have got England beating San Marino 5-0. I mean, this was never going to be. I mean, I actually took them -6.
I don't think 5-0's that impressive here.
We beat them 6-0.
Goals for Ward-Prowse, Calvert-Lewin, Sterling, Calvert-Lewin, and Ollie Watkins. The lineup for England was Pope, James, Cody, Stones, Chilwell, Phillips, Ward-Prowse, Sterling, Mount, Lingard, Calvert-Lewin. Is that now this prick on Eurosport, or what was he on?
The England under 21s get beat by Switzerland under 21s.
But the England 21s would hammer Scotland.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm looking at this England team here, right? And like Sterling in his prime, when he plays, he's good. But like, really, is this team James, Cody, Stones, Chilwell?
Brilliant.
Is that back four really fucking phenomenal?
No.
Reece James? Give me Stephen O'Donnell. Cody Rhodes? What?
Oh, radio, tell me everything.
Kieran Tierney's better than Chilwell. That's one position I'm not going to give you. I mean, I'm looking at the midfield.
Robertson.
Phillips? Who's Phillips?
Matt Phillips? No.
Matt.
CDM for Leeds.
And he's an England team. Jesus.
Calvin Phillips, I think. I don't know.
Ward-Prowse?
He's good at set pieces.
Would you take Ward-Prowse over like Christie, Mcginn?
No, but I mean, I don't want to spend too much time talking about England here. But yeah, they beat San Marino 5-0. You've got any closing thoughts before you drag us out any longer?
San Marino just remind me of Borough Rangers. You know what I mean, shouldn't they be alive? Yeah. Don't deserve to live. The other game in this group was Poland getting a free draw against Hungary after being 2-0 down. Poland
I think any hopes of Poland beating England in this group are now gone.
See, I thought that when this group was drawn, I thought, well, England have got luckier, but apparently Hungary have been on a massive run as of late, and apparently they've got a really good team.
Name me 2 players.
Well, that's when we come to struggle.
They've got a guy Arsenal have been linked with.
Juskus.
Remember their goalie was wearing tracksuit bottoms in the
World Cup? 44.
Or was it Euros?
Speaking of Euros, I actually ordered the Euro sticker book today, if anyone cares.
Did you? How many stickers did you order? Hee-haw.
I know, you can order the stickers.
Yeah, because I'm made of money. Right, anyway.
Yeah, you kind of are. So.
Albania beat Andorra 1-0, so they're second in the group.
Big group for them. Right, let's move on to Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland travelling to Italy the night, and they fell by 2-0. Goals for Berardi.
There was a lot of stick for Michael Smith, may I point out.
What?
There was a lot of stick for Michael Smith for him. He was pish, apparently.
Michael Smith?
Aye.
The Rolls Royce?
Aye. Jim Jam said he was pish. The Curious Georges would be better.
I think we need a Stuart's inquiry into this. I like Michael Smith. Good guy.
Let's be real. I Northern Ireland got to a tournament before us as a fucking... Well, man, you know what I mean? It's a travesty. It's a miscarriage of justice.
They're the San Marino, the home nations, like.
No, they're fucking pish, I'm sorry.
They are, aren't they?
We may be here in Belfast, but they're fucking garbage.
I mean, just see what
as the windows are firmly shut.
Yeah. Let's go through the Northern Ireland team here. Peacock Farrell in nets. I mean, with a name like that.
We just bought the fucking WWE network.
See Peacock Farrell. It seems like a guy that. It seems like this guy was born to 2 parents that had to send their child to a private school, or he would have been bullied through 7 years of school. I mean, is that right? Am I on the right length here?
Yes, we're on the right length.
Because, like, see my school, see if I was called Peacock Farrell, I'd have probably died, been murdered, like, before I got through my school years. So.
Through the gate.
Aye, well, back 4 of... Alright, Michael Smith's great, we understand that, but... I mean,
let's just be real for 2 seconds here. The guy's fucking garbage.
Let's be
He's
real.
probably the 12th best fullback in Scotland.
Let's be real here, since you want to be real, right? I don't know much about Peacock Farrell, I don't. Back 4, Smith, Cathcart, Evans, Dallas.
I don't mind Johnny Evans.
Yeah, Johnny Evans, Leicester player. He's not bad. You know, I don't think he's fucking great. I think there's a reason why he left United. I don't think he's that quality, but I think he's decent. Dallas,
Awful. Good versatility, but
I mean, you say that, but he starts for Leeds, so.
yes.
But then again, that's that mentality that if you play in the Premier League, you must be great.
Look at our two left back options. Look at this.
Well, yeah,
They're playing a guy who plays right back for Leeds.
Yo, Dallas wouldn't even be our.
He wouldn't get in the squad.
Choice. Hickey'd be above Dallas.
Greg Taylor would be above him.
Well, I thought that until he went to Celtic. Like, well, I don't think Greg Taylor. I think Greg Taylor just went to Celtic when Celtic went to piss, and he's kind of been made one of the scapegoats. I don't think he's that
There's
bad.
only 5 teams in Northern Ireland's group.
What's your thoughts on Cathcart?
Generic.
Former Celtic man.
Kind of like a Grant Hanley, championship level centre back.
But if he scores, you'll take it.
Yes.
Well, apparently Rangers would get relegated for the championship.
Let's move up the pitch.
Paddy McNair, former United player,
Not good.
former Sunderland player.
Not
Don't know who he
good.
currently plays for.
Somebody pish.
Is it Burnley?
Is it? Is it?
I don't know. Is it?
Actually, it might be. I don't know.
Who's Paddy McNair play for, guys? Let's have a wee quick look here. Middlesbrough.
So worse than.
Not quite Burnley.
Who else? Stephen Davis. I believe he beat the all-time cap record.
Did Stevie Davis, you can say what you want. I've always thought the guy was overrated. But, you know what I mean? You can say what you want. Ali McCann.
Who?
Ali McCann.
Ali McCann.
Yes.
I don't know who it is.
Plays for St Johnstone.
Well, that says everything.
Alistair McCann, actually. Sorry, apologies.
Alistair McCoy.
I recently tried to sign Alistair McCann in my Hearts Football Manager save, but he's too expensive. He's got a deal through the 2026, and I think his release clause is 1.2 million.
What's the front three?
Front three for Northern Ireland tonight. Well, we need to mention the other midfielder, Corey Evans, a guy that I did sign in my Hearts Football Manager career mode and has been injured ever since I bought him.
So they're playing 4-4-2.
Playing a 4-1-3-2. And up front, they've got Josh McGuinness and some guy called White. So they've got a goalkeeper and a guy called White that I've never heard of. What chance did that really have of beating Italy? I mean, we say Italy's not that good anymore, but if you have a quick run through the Italy team, and this is a solid team. You've got Donnarumma in nets, Emerson left back, Chiellini and Bonucci centre back, Florenzi at right back, Ferrati, Locatelli, Pellegrini in the midfield, and a front three of Insigne, Berardi and Immobile. So I mean that's not a bad.
Immobile.
Immobile.
I'm
immobile. Fuck me.
Right, anyway, what else happened in this group? Switzerland beat Bulgaria 3-1, and Lithuania didn't play because there's only 5 teams in the group.
Hopefully Northern Ireland can pick up a win.
Northern Ireland and Lithuania could have combined 22-11. Italy still would have won.
Probably. Let's move on to.
What? That's done. We did the home nations.
Did we mention Wales or that other team?
We get that other team.
That
was yesterday. Who cares?
We didn't cover yesterday's, did we?
We don't fucking need to cover it.
Well, let's cover it now.
Moving on. Wales get beat 3-1.
Gary Wilson put them in head.
Their first goal was brilliant.
Wasn't it Bale with the assist to
Harry Wilson.
Harry Wilson,
not Gary.
Oh, well.
Gary, please come home.
But Belgium fired back with quick goals.
Thailand, Hazard,
De Bruyne, Hazard. Here, you could make a case that Forgan Hazard's been the better Hazard brother for the past 2-3 years. Like,
I could.
I don't even think it's. I don't even think that's. I don't even think you're reaching with that. Like, I think there's a good possible case for that. And Ireland lost.
Oh, hold on, boss. Here, Czech Republic beat Estonia 6-2, so they're top with Belgium, and Belarus didn't play.
I thought it was a solid win for Czech Republic, 6-2 against Estonia. Like.
Suchek got a hat trick.
Oh, well, there you go. Boom.
I'd say he's the best midfielder in the Prem at the minute.
He's alright, like, isn't he? He wouldn't get in the Scotland team, but he's alright.
No, he would.
And Ireland lost 3-2 to Serbia.
And may I point out, guys, France beat me at 1,800 quid.
Awful goal to concede. Brown put Ireland ahead 1-0.
Brownie.
And then it was goals for Falado and Mitrovic twice to put Serbia 3-1 up. John Collins pulled one back late on, but it wasn't enough. And Ireland lost by 3-2.
Leave it to us to beat Serbia, guys.
Yep, and that means Ireland are sitting in 4th place while Serbia lead that group, which also has Portugal in it, who, by the way, only beat Azerbaijan by 1-0, which is not great there for Portugal. Ireland doesn't look like they're going to get that group, in my opinion.
No.
Yeah, so there you go, guys. There's the recap, review show. Call it what you want. Let us know your thoughts. How many of the home nations do you think are going to qualify for this World Cup? I don't think it looks good for Ireland or Northern Ireland. I'd expect England to be there with the group that they're in. I think Wales have a chance. I know they lost to Belgium, but Belgium will beat most teams in that group. And I think we've got a chance as well, guys. I really do. I think we could see England, Scotland, and Wales at the World Cup, but it all depends really on what happens. Although Czech Republic do look to be in form, and it's going to be hard for Wales to finish above them. Anyway, that's it, man, from the review show. Let us know what you thought down below. If you have any comments, any opinions, anything you want to say, let us know in the comment section down below. But until then, until next time, until next match day fixtures,
Which is Saturday. No,
Sunday.
Wednesday.
We have been Vlog Football. You've been Fear. And it has been time.
Right, let's fucking end this.
It's time to go, guys. Peace.